Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is Savage Lands, the new Tarvhas Islands, which will be going live March 14th, 2016. It's going to be the main game, so I thought I'd show you guys how to do the beginner's guide, what to do when you first get here, because it's a little different than that main island. This main, and that is simply because yes, we have the Dragon Cur, we have the Forest Guardians, but we also have things now like the Devourer and Lord Kroll, which is the first guy we take out. So this is where everybody starts. And come right over to this dude. Now, one of the cool things that they did is, even if this is in multiplayer and you're not playing by yourself, I personally suggest you play by yourself first so that you can get your character built up, because as we go through, and this is going to be a series of videos, you guys are going to see that it's incredibly difficult if there's a bunch of people running around eating the resources for you guys to get anywhere in any amount of time decently. So, you know, get on with your buddy, do it by yourself. I'd stay away. Anyway, so we got Gary's Tattoo Bet, leather strips. So the first thing, whoa, that's Naked Man. Okay, turn him around. There you go, butt cheek. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is hit K, and that is to make things. I is inventory, and K is what you need to make things. So what we want to do is go stone hammer, and we do that, and we'll put it right there. And that's the first thing we're going to do. Now we're going to run over and we're going to start collecting every single little thing that we can. And we'll come back over here and we should get another thing of sinew, unless they changed it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And we got some flint, wood. Now before in the beta branch, and that's where we were, it was nice because this stuff constantly respawned. That's not the case anymore. So grab it once, you're going to need it for food, and you're of course going to need to be able to make a fire. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to, oh, we need to get a stick, because the one I'm holding isn't going to work. Oh, that's a bummer. So really won't let us make any of the tools, huh? Interesting. So we'll come over here and we'll get all this cotton. Oop. And the whole point with this, and you're going to want to do this, and from what I've seen so far, it does respawn like once a day. So you can start building up a few things. First, we're going to want to make clothing so that we're not running around naked. This guy's going to come attack us as soon as he sees us. Yay, he's dead. Alright, we'll just hit Q, take everything from him. Okay. But don't worry. There is more things that we're going to go grab. So, hold on, alright. Oh, okay, so we're full up on our cotton now. So we hit K again. We go to cloth shreds, which I'm sure you guys probably already know how to do. And pick up all of the rest of the cloth shreds. And it didn't put him on it. Oh, that's weird. There we go. Now he's not Naked Boy anymore. Alright. We'll take those. Okay. So far, so good. We'll move the wood out of the way. We'll put this apple down here to eat once we get heated back up. But before we do that, You're going to want to straight across the island here. And we're going to be taking these guys out. And when they drop, that's one of the things that they drop. Skulls, bones, all these kinds of things. And you're going to want to get those when you can. Right now I would focus just on getting, of course, the cloth shreds. And working your way to this boat. Because, my friends, there's the axe I was saying. Oh, we should have an axe. And we get another tattered bag. You just have to make sure that you have room for it. So we'll put that there for a second. And now we're good. Okay, so now we're going to head back. And as you're going here, there's no point in trying to go after those guys quite yet. It's much easier to go after some of the smaller stuff. And this stick. Damage 5. Oh, it cuts bushes. Oh, okay. Well, that might be helpful. But not right now. Not for what I have planned. So, of course, we want to grab that axe. At some point, this will actually cut down. Wow, that took forever. Okay. Come on now. There we go. Okay. And then, let's grab us a few more sticks while we're at it, so we can make a few more things. Go, and if you run around, you'll find some sticks in case you don't have a hatchet. I don't know if I'm going to even deal with those berries. The berries can be eaten, or they can be used to make certain things. So now we're going to run all over in here. And I don't have enough rocks. Son of a biscuit. That's okay. There's more rocks on the shoreline you can grab real quick. I don't want to start using that hammer yet, and there's a reason for that, and you'll see. Oh no, we're not doing so well. We're starting to get a little peckish. But that's okay. Alright, there we go. So we'll get our heat on. And we'll go back here. Basic bandages. Alright. And we'll keep this now for food. We go over here, you got our boar's meat we can do as well. That's because we don't have... Oh, forgot those. Okay. So, and if you don't have enough rocks, like I don't right now, to make what we want to make, we'll just come right over here, grab one, make sure, remember to heal on up, and until you can get enough weapons and stuff, this is what I would suggest to do instead of eating your food, because it is a lot easier to get the bandages right now than it is to get anything else. That's okay. We're going to change that, though. So, there we go. So you want to get another stone hammer. And then probably put some food here with you. And now the farming begins. So the easiest one to get to first, of course, in our little short little abbreviated run here, because again, we're trying to get just enough stuff to get us going here in our beginner's guide. And I do have this whole island mapped out, and I will show you guys a farming run. This takes a lot longer when you have very beginning tools. But this will be the next thing you want to do, is just find a rock and swing at it for a while. You're going to need everything it kicks out. Yep, there we go. And it's going to kick out three things. It's going to kick out rocks. It's going to kick out whetstones, and it's going to kick out clay. You don't have to worry about rocks. As long as you got one space, you can have 200 of them. But we're going to have to make a few things just so we can really get things going here. So alright, let's see how much what we got here. Do we got enough? We got 3. That's enough to recover those. Fix those guys once. Rock, we got plenty of rocks. Okay. What we need is more clay. You're going to need 4 clay to begin with. We're also going to have to make a work table so that we can create our smelter. Okay, so okay, we can just okay. Before we were using something else to recover them, but here we go. See, it's easy. And I bet you this is probably tin hatchet. That one takes the broken components. There we go. So you'll be doing this a lot. You'll be swinging at rocks. But I'll do that in a bit. Okay, so the next thing you're going part of our little mini run here is this is more flint. As you can see, and here is one of the nodes you really want to get your hands on. And it's nice that they put one so close here. Tin ore. The best ore that you can get, the only ore that you can get on the first island. Remember, there are 3 islands. And it goes kind of from, this is the easy island. The middle one is middle, although, whew, they've put orgs, they've put all kinds of really fun, cool stuff in there. And you guys want to, of course, tune back in because I'll be going over all of it, showing you guys how to attack it, what to attack it with. And of course, as they do balances and stuff. So please like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. I always appreciate all the support you guys kick my way. So there we go. We got a little bit of tin ore. Pick up every stone you see. Now we'll be wanting to get this too, because to make ingots, which is what you have to do to be able to make armor and weapons, you need coal. And they really did. They really have made this kind of I mean, the start not easy, but I mean it's efficient. So, ooh, and our first problem, we're running out of space already. So, we'll eat our meat. There we go, and our coal will go right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what so that one's tin. This is coal. And this is flint. So hold on 1 second. When we come back, I'm going to stand here and whale at stuff until I get what we need to make our next little bit here. So hold on, folks. We'll be right back. After you've farmed out this little area here, I'll show you guys what to do next. So hold on. Alright, so I went and I got the rest of the tin and the coal, and I went and I got his 20 logs with my little tin hatchet there, because for the next step. Now, the next step we're going to do is you hit your J key. You can see here our little list, and we need to make a crafting table, right? So we need 4 wooden planks. So go into K, wooden plank. That's all we need. And whoop. Put your table wherever you want. I try to make it so that it's kind of somewhat blocked off here, because as you progress, wolves and stuff will start coming around here. They had furies at one point, which was real fun once you kill the boss on this level. But anyways, so the next point, and the reason we built this, is so then we can make stone slabs, and we're going to need 4. And then we hit the J key, go over one, and you're going to want to build your smelter first. So we just put that bad boy, there we go. And of course, what do you think we're going to smelt first? We're going to smelt tin. I think it's 3. That's all we need to do to, let's see, where are the tin stuff? See, here we've got our full list of things to do, and we're going to want to make 10 hammers. We're going to need leather strips for that, which means we're going to have to build a couple of more things. So we're going to need to make a tanning rack, and then we can get our leather strips, and we can get our hammer, and that'll of course speed up the process of mining so that we can get all of our things over and over again. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to have to go collect some sticks, because tanning rack here is 15 sticks, strong sinew. So I'm going to hunt, run around, chase those little guys, and we're going to get some wood sticks. So hold on, and we'll be back in 1 second once I have those things so that we can continue on. Now, hold on, folks. Alrighty, guys, so I just got back, got all my everything I needed to get to build this. It was 15 sticks, 3 of the big old bad strong sinew. So you can go in, you can make your hides, your leather cord, leather strip. Come down here to leather hide. There it is. So, animal skins, as you kill the little boars running around, that's what I would suggest you go after. I got a few of them. Made me some strips. Tannin. Tannin is very easy to make. Another reason why we build the craft table here first. And all you have to do is go and pick up bark. You see a bunch of bark sitting on the ground everywhere. Especially as you're cutting down trees, pick up that bark. Come over here. Like I said, it's very easy to make. We've got 2 ways to make it. 6 of the berries, which you can do it that way. Or you can just go by bark, and there's a crap ton more bark. It's a lot easier and quicker to get. So you just do that. So once you've got your tannin, you then come back over here, tan your hides, and then now we should be very close as to what we need for our tin hammer. So cool. So you just got to run back over there, make another run on the coal, and we've got and the tin, and you'll get 2 hammers out of it, and probably some boots, of course, when you come back over here. And then you can come over here, and some of the things, as you go higher and higher up in tiers, the requirements for what you need to make change. Now you're always going to see, for instance, see our 10 things. So actually what we need to build next, I'm an idiot, is the forge. So the forge, so that we can make that, blacksmith, real easy. Plop her down. Of course, I haven't got coal. That's all we've got to do is got to go get more coal. Another run on the tin. And, ba-boom. You then have got your smelter, so everything that you get, you can smelt, make into better things. And then you'll go back and forth between the forge and the smelter. And you go back and forth for your farming, and then the forge and the crafting table to make armor and weapons. And the other thing you're going to want to keep in mind, like what we did with the worn hatchet, broken components, the whetstones is basically what it is what you're going to need to fix all of the swords, axes, hammers, all of that. To fix armor, we start getting into fun little things called, we've got needle to do light armor. And light armor is basically most things, it goes, I think, to the medium. Don't quote me on that. Armor. And then you can go to the, then you take a bunch of needles, which of course with the animal bone you'll be picking up as you kill all your little guys, or it can use a human bone, right? And then you just turn in and you put those into patching your kits. Boom, boom, you're good to go, no matter what kind of armor you have. And then you'll need to make repair hammers as well for your tin armor and on up. If I am correct, I should be correct. As you can see here, we've got bronze and copper and all kinds of stuff. And so all this would take, all of the heavy armor will take the crafting table and repair hammers to repair. All of the light armor, you just need the little needles and the repair kits, and you can fix that wherever. Weapons you can fix wherever. Just the heavy armors, you have to do the craft items, our little crafting table here. So you might want to stage one of these and somewhere else, especially if you know you're going to be going into an area and fighting a lot. So there you go, folks. Pretty easy. Now the other thing, and at this point you should be concentrating on food, getting just enough, killing just enough of these little buggers to survive. And you want to be grabbing these boar tusks, because you can make a boar tusk pouch. Boar tusks pouch have 10 slots instead of 2 and 3. So you're going to want to build your slots up here first. You want to get these guys all full of these pouches here. And as you fill those up and you make those, you can carry more things. You can do more and more with your farming. Get yourself going faster and faster. So, ooh, I'm a little cold here. In the next episode of our beginner's guide for the new Savage Lands, the Tarvhas Islands, 3 islands, I'm going to show you guys how to do a farming run. And that farming run is going to get you all of the coal, flint, and tin that you need. In the process, you're also going to be getting extra cloth shreds, so you can make more of the bandages here. And as you saw behind me, that area is already repopped again, so I can go hit those again. And then all you're going to have to do is run this farming thing a couple of times, and you'll be good. So after that, the next episode we're going to do getting geared up and going after Kroll, which is the guy here we have to kill so that we can get to the next island. Although you can just jump and go across on the ice, and I'll show you that too, although I wouldn't suggest it. And then we're going to go just further into the islands. Now, one thing you do want to keep in mind, you will come back to this island for farming to get the coal and the flint, because you're going to need arrows and you're going to need a hell of a lot of coal to get more armor, things like that. So this run I'm going to show you here is going to be great. And then the another run that I'm going to put out is the iron run that I have, where you go and you run around the top of a mountain. It's not that difficult to get there. You just got to keep your eyes open and dodge furies, which isn't too hard. But once you get that going, you can then get all of your armor going. Then steel, which is the biggest that you can, nastiest you can get on the current middle island. Then you have to go to gold and silver, which will be on the third island, which is even more difficult because those guys are wicked. So there you go, folks. A quick overview of what we're going to be doing, as well as our little beginner's guide to get you guys going here, ready to rock and roll. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm the Rev, and as always, keep your heads down and your axes up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.